Morning campers. You find me this morning, this lovely morning, just outside this pub. What's it called again? Oh, the Black Horse. The Black Horse pub. The northern edge of Milton Keynes. Beyond it and over there it's mainly rural, which is great, and this way. Some parkland there, but there's most of the town over there, so it's bloody marvellous. Absolutely spot on mooring place. If you like a bit of peace and quiet, I mean, you know, pubs are quieter these days than they used to be, but I mean, so far, I've hardly heard a peep. Probably be a live band on or something at the weekend, or blow the windows in, but so far, great. And I went in there the other day with Kevin for a couple. No, you know, not a big deal. Didn't make a big thing out of it, man. And it was, the people were really nice, you know, the patrons, whatever they're called, the customers, they're all really nice. So I'm just dead impressed. I'm impressed with the whole place. Is there Kevin? Yeah. Kevin's going to meet me at the bins, which sounds a bit weird, but there's a bin facility. There's a bin facility over there. There's no water, sadly, so I'm not handy for water, and that's going to be an issue. But there is at least a bin facility, so if there are rats in the area, I can avoid encouraging them on board. So just unleashed the machine, the beast, and I'm going to head for breakfast with Kevin here to a place I spotted. There was a place he liked, but it's closed today. So we're going to try a place nearby that I spotted. So fingers crossed. The last place was a disaster. Absolute disaster. A bug brook. Horrendous excuse for a breakfast. But I thought that was Kevin and I waved. Right, okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna stop here. I thought I might come a cropper there. I didn't realise how muddy some of these patches are. Yeah, I thought it would. I thought it would all be smooth tarmac.
You can carry on along there. It's tarmac for about along the towpath.
Right.
It's just dirt for good 800 metres.
Right. Okay, and that's where you're going to hit.
Yeah, I've also come up.
Okay. Well, if you've actually physically come off, then.
Rocked up all the mud guards on this thing.
Yeah.
It's an old bike.
Yeah. It looks nice, doesn't it? And again.
Well, this I've had for about 8 years, and it was 10 years old then.
Devilishly inconspicuous.
Yeah.
You would never guess the power of the beast that lies beneath. Although, I have to say, Kevin, that motor's a fair old size, isn't it? Yeah. If I was a keen young policeman, that might attract my attention. But, like it.
The shape of the bike.
But the shape just, it's, yeah.
It could even be just a.
Yeah.
Brake.
That, like, no thug is ever going to ride a bike looking like that, because it's not cool enough for them.
No.
I'll take your lead on it, Kev. You know all the local conditions. Where do we need to mount? Yeah.
Well,
yeah. No, you know the local conditions, mate, so. Yeah, it's weird weather when you're in the sun. It's fine. Yeah, but when you're in the shade, it's really not fine. And it's going to be breezy as well today. Yeah, that's okay. If I go slowly, I'm okay. Oops. So one thing with these little wheels You know, on surface. Well, if you don't need, the thing is though, Kevin, right, if you don't need a 20-inch wheel and a fold, don't get one. Cheers. Yeah, if you don't need a folder, mate, don't get one, you know, because it's a compromise. That's the thing about these folding wheels. Over rough terrain, they're a bit of a handful sometimes. So yeah, the trouble is with my setup on the boat, I do need one. I do need a smaller wheel to make it sort of manageable. Right, so, oh, you have to, oh, your gloves, yeah. You see, Boy Scout here, prepared.
Yeah.
I've got, I don't really need shopping, but I brought my panniers. I keep them in this rucksack here.
Oh, yes.
So I've got 2 panniers in there.
I'll put a lock, yeah. Oh, right, so you carry the panniers in your bag.
I can carry the panniers in the bag so I can walk around the supermarket without too much baggage.
Right. You see this silly thing? It doesn't actually, there's no latch.
Oh, right. It just sort of hangs
The
on.
wind catches.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, mate, wait till you see my panniers. I never boast about, I never pannier brag, normally. But it's a once in a lifetime opportunity to brag about my panniers to a fellow cyclist, so you better believe I'm going to take it. They're a bit expensive, like they're 100 quid a pair, but I use them daily for like years now. I've used them daily for the last 4 years. So you get your money's worth, mate, you see. Hi guys. Those boaters were shouting something up at us, I think.
I think she was just pointing to something.
Oh, right.
She was just pointing to this handsome bloke on this bike.
Right.
He looks nice.
I think I was in front though, Kevin, so... I think I was in front, so they couldn't really see you, mate. I don't want to disappoint you or anything, you know.
Cheers. Cheers, yeah, it's thanks.
Sorry, Kevin, what was that?
The word cheers, you know when you say cheers,
Yeah.
South Africans, it's Popeye.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Right.
I got a bit confused with that.
Right.
The other one, I remember the first word I really learned here, and I thought it was really impressive, was dodgy.
Dodgy.
I was a youngster, I worked for my landlord when I first came here.
Well, it could mean a host of things, and it's context driven as well. Yeah. So if you were in a boardroom full of bankers, yeah, the dodgy one might be the one who is sort of slightly marginally less ethical, yeah, than his colleagues, but he would never dream of stealing a car, for instance. No. Yeah. Whereas if you're talking about the gritty streets of a slum, yeah, or etc., yeah, then dodgy has a whole more sinister connotation to it. Because that means if you're dodgy there, then you're really bad. You know, I'm moderately dodgy, I like to think. You know, I will break some rules if I could. They're patently stupid. You know, now and again, if they're patently stupid, I'll go, no, I'm not doing that.
Have you got a throttle on there?
I haven't, have I? I don't.
You're not pedaling on the motor.
No, I just give one pedal and it goes. What this does is the engine runs like you do that, and it carries on for a second or two.
So that's a 250 watt.
It's just 250 this, yes. So.
And that's yeah, the thing is that it's a geared up, which means that it's got the planetary gears inside.
Right.
It's got way more torque.
Oh. Than a normal 250. How can you tell it's got? Does that noise tell you? Is that what?
Yeah, because if you hear this, you can't hear anything.
Right, okay.
Because my other bike has got the same thing.
Bloody hell, you're a mine of information. So,
I was looking for a motor for the other bike, and it says go with the planetary gears with the geared motor because it's got more torque. That's what
yeah, no, it's so is that a good? So that's a good feature then, is it? Yeah.
well, they're all pretty good.
It's handy.
I mean, this thing's what 18 years old. This bike.
Do you know what, mate?
It didn't do any work for the first 10 years. It was in the garage.
I think the woman was slightly nonplussed because we didn't look like we were coming to a stop.
Yeah, I know.
Because we weren't.
people let me through, you know.
Oh, right. So you were sort of forcing the issue a bit there, were you? And she decided that she wasn't having it. These psychopaths are so pleasant. Honestly, mate, I genuinely.
That road we were on, it'll take you all the way straight up to the laundromat.
Yeah, I was looking at the map, I saw that. But I wouldn't fancy riding on that road. Right, this is the place, isn't it? This looks familiar from Google Street View. Is it? Well, there's a couple of lampposts here, so yeah, this is the one. This is the cafe.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it says the word kitchen's on it. The word kitchen's on the front.
I'm a bit confused because I thought we were Tesco's.
Oh, cheers, matey. Just take a seat, yeah, or. Thank you. Right. As luck would have it, there is a barber. Is this a barber? That looks like a gym. Where's the barber? There it is. So, let's see if these guys are open and willing. Hiya. I don't have a booking. Would it be okay to have an haircut? Sorry to be a pain, guys. I didn't realise it was bookings. I didn't realise it was a booking service, guys. Sorry. Oh, thanks a lot. Right, so I'm on my way. Well, I hope I am. Tesco's delivered, not literally, and of course, I mean metaphorically. The hairdresser's delivered, I think. Anyway, it's 10 times better than it was, so that's great. And now it's time to hightail it back. Problem is, I did not pay attention on the outward leg because I was just kind of following Kevin, who knows the route inside out. So I'm going to have to use Ride with GPS. Right. The route is into Ride with GPS. The bike is loaded. I don't quite know how I got all this shopping. Right, let's see. The great thing about Milton Keynes, as Kevin was explaining, and I've actually sort of cottoned on anyway, is that you can ride around this town, chains off, somehow. You can ride around this town with large distances. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, don't fall off, don't fall off. Shit. Okay, what happened there was the wheel moved forward because I was trying to load the chain back on, and of course it surged. I've got to move the wheel round forward for the chain to get back on, and the bike thinks that I want to go forward. Oh dear. Right, I'm going to try one. The thing about this, the reason I'm puffing is because I've got about 15 kilograms, maybe 20 of shopping, and the bike itself is 25 or 30, so it's rather a weight to lift up with one hand, and an awkward weight. So right, so I'm going the right way anyway. Some kind of a children's school on the right here. Right. So I'm going to keep a beady eye on the sat-nav for once, because I genuinely don't know the way back to the bike path. I think once I'm on the bike path, I'm kind of okay, mostly okay. So there's a left turn coming up. Yeah, you can literally cycle round Milton Keynes for large distances and not have to mess about with the traffic. This cycle route, they're walking. I mean, obviously they're walking as well. They may be walking routes. No, I think they're designed for cycling. Many of them. Oh, I don't know. What am I? As if I know. As if I like was in the planning meetings. Yeah, we're designing for cyclists. Okay, I haven't got a bleeding clue, but they're here, and they're great for cycling and walking. And yeah, you can get through town with, you know, very little sort of interaction with the much faster traffic. That's fantastic. I don't know whether, you know, when this town was built in 65, wasn't it? In the 60s anyway, was when it really grew. Is why all the houses look relatively modern. And back then, I don't think people were thinking in terms of emissions reductions and climate change and let's all use bicycles and all of that. It just wasn't even a thing. Do I go that way? No, I don't. I'm looking for a left turn, and I think I'm just about onto it here. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully this is the cycle path. Anyway, yeah, you know, it wasn't a thing. But all these paths look as if they've been here for years. So, you know, they've obviously designed these paths to be available for walkers. Do you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the gloves on. Back then they would have been thinking more about walkers rather than bikists, but they're jolly handy for both. So they designed this green city before it was even a thing. You know, and it's great. It's great for boaters, because quite often boaters have bikes rather than cars. So it's great to be able to get around the town. I mean, it's a tad more boring because all you see is these green corridors, but it's a lot more pleasant. You know, sometimes the roads are a bit too exciting, let's be honest. So I'll do this, I'll follow this route. Tomorrow I think I'll come and do my washing. Got 2 big loads of laundry to do. And I think I'll take the first one tomorrow. I'm going to be around a little bit longer than I thought. My new boating friend, Kevin, my new boating buddy, Kevin 3, is knows some local contacts who can do some of the odd little things that I'm looking to get done on the boat to sort of tart it up a bit. Just, you know, a lot of it's cosmetic, but yeah, I'm going to make a big push to get the boat looking a bit more presentable this year. Oh dear. But yeah, it's great. Fantastic city for boaters because, you know, yeah, you can get around. If you wanted to put your foot down a bit, I mean, I'm doing, what am I doing, 10 miles an hour or something. You could do faster speeds if you had, you know, more powerful bike. Of course, that would be illegal. Nobody would condone that, especially not me. But yeah, you know, you get around anyway. You can get around this town brilliantly on a bike, and that is just excellent. The barber come here, a really nice young lad, clearly only in his 20s, I think, but just really chilled out, you know, and really intelligent as well. You know, when you're having a conversation with someone, you can kind of tell by the responses you're getting that they're thought out a little bit. They're not just spouting some pre-arranged opinion. Hang on, is this where we... God, we're here already, guys. Bloody hell. That was quick. Right. So there's a short route I could take, but I'm not going to do that. Short route I could take, and there's a bit of a longer one, and I'm going to take the longer one because you can ride it and not have to carry your bike down steps. So right, I think I've got to go to the left. It's a bit mucky, but it's not too bad. And here is where the boat is. So once you're on the bike path, it's like 5 minutes. The whole thing was like not much over a mile, which is why it was so quick, obviously. But with the shopping, I wouldn't have fancied it. So anyway, Kevin's like me. He's trying to sort himself around via bike rather than foot, an e-bike in fact. But he's got himself a fantastic mooring here. Why there aren't more people here, I do not know. More boaters moored, because you've got a lovely rural aspect to the north, genuinely nice, open land, parkland and all that. And to the south, which is on my left, you have the town of Milton Keynes and all the amenities and everything. And there are some considerable amenities. This town's got it all, really. And most importantly, the thing it's got is some really nice people. Oh, we have to get across, don't we? Right. The road is super quiet, so I'm going to get across. And I've got to go down this little way and under the bridge. Right. Right, time to get off, I think. It's a bit muddy, this bit. I'm walking. Morning, mate. Do you know what? I'm on a boat myself. I wonder if I can ask you a quick question. I'm just moored down here for a few days by the pub there. Do you know what day the CRT guys come round to spot all the boats?
I haven't seen them in weeks and weeks.
Right.
And it does vary.
Yeah.
I'd like to say a Thursday, but I haven't seen them in weeks. I've only been here.
So here we are, guys. Just got back, just tilted the panels bit late to be doing it. It's after 12 now, maybe 12:30, but the sun is ideally placed up there. The sun is ideally placed, almost 90 degrees to them. It's literally a fantastic solar spot, and when it's there, which it is now, it's towards the end of Feb, it's high enough in the sky that even the flat panels at the front are getting 20-25 amps, and these ones tilted are getting like 35 or more. So altogether, you know, 60 amps of solar, and this will be steady all afternoon for hour after hour after hour. I wouldn't be surprised if I get enough solar energy today to heat the hot water tank. That's how much we could have, and it's going to be even better for the next 2 days. It's an absolutely amazing spot in so many ways. This is just a fantastic spot. You've got the pub here. Now their exhaust fumes, that must be the kitchen, would annoy somebody or irritate somebody with a more sensitive sense of smell, but I'm okay. There's not much noise irritation from the place. It's fine, you know, and all the locals are really civilised, so it never feels sketchy. Permanent moorings, of course, through there, so you can get groceries delivered to the pub car park, which is fantastic. Asda is down this road, I think, about less than a mile. You've got an Asda and a Lidl and all sorts. I've just been to a breakfast place about a mile down there somewhere along a bike path with Kevin 3. So it's all fantastically situated. And it's just lovely. It's a lovely location. The people are nice. You've got the pub. I mean, I can see now why Kevin fancied that mooring. You know, they're permanent moorings, those they're paid for. I think they auction them off or something, I don't know. You have to pay for them. I think he said he paid about $1,500 per year for his. Just having a chat with the guy on the boat, just under the bridge there. Really nice guy, a young lad. He's in his like 20s or 30s something. Again, really chilled, pleasant demeanour. Just, what is wrong with these people? They're too nice. There's something wrong with them. I think I'm going to come out one night and they're all going to be waiting out with kitchen knives and mob me and kill me or something. They're going to turn nasty or something. Something's going to go wrong. It's like the Stepford Wives, except it's everyone who's sort of... No, it's not actually. I mean, obviously I'm joking. The Stepford Wives thing, I'm joking because they were sort of brainless, weren't they? Brainwashed. These people are intelligent. They're just great. Anyway, so it's a cracking spot. Nice locals, handy for all the shops, handy for a pub. Bit of an expensive pub, but you know, it's nice though. Handy for greenery. Just behind the pub and all along there is rural for a good few miles. So it's empty rural land to the north there. More Milton Keynes that way. And the main part of Milton Keynes is after this parkland, a few hundred yards of parkland, I think, and then some more of Milton Keynes starts, and there's some of Milton Keynes there, but it's spaced out. It's not an oppressive, doesn't make you feel constrained by urban landscapes. It's not that dull, depressing grey. There's plenty of green spaces, plenty of bike paths. If you needed to moor in one place for a while and you couldn't move, you could do far, far worse than get a paid mooring over there. You really could. This is one of the best situations I think I've ever seen. You know, taking all the factors into consideration, people, amenities, just everything, taking everything into consideration, this is absolutely brilliant. I almost can't fault it. Right up until the mob of people appear outside the boat with knives or zombies or something. The thing I don't know about that's going to go wrong with them. Oh, my God, what a lovely place. Right, I'll leave the door open, I think. I know it's the end of Feb, but I'm pretty sure I saw a horsefly. Yeah, something that looks suspiciously like a horsefly. Let's hope not. Anyway, let's get unpacked. It's boiling in here. I left the fire on low, like really low, and it's already too hot. And the great thing with this boat, if it's getting a bit too hot for comfort, I'll take this off. If it's getting a bit too hot for comfort in the boat, you can open your neck curtains. You just do this, lift out the window, and you get all the fresh air come in. I mean, I've got the insect mesh there still, on that one anyway. This one's missing the insect mesh. I don't know what happened. I think the wind blew it off the other day. Never happened before. So that one is completely open. No impediment. So in a way, in this boat, you don't need a duck hatch, because all the windows can act as duck hatches by coming out. Anyway, I'm going to put that down because that is a footpath and the public do occasionally walk. So for a bit of privacy, I'm going to just leave that neck curtain there. Anyway, let's get unpacked. Enough blather.